Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. This is the first news on 3rd March newspaper front page dawn. All eyes on a secret ballot. Senate poll today. And these are the pictures you can see. Polling officer, polling officer, polling officer. There are 3 polling officers you can see. And this is what is going on. What happened to this gentleman? Okay, staff members of the Khyber Pakhtunkhwa Assembly make final arrangements on Tuesday for polling to elect new members of the Upper House of Parliament. And right, Kareem Baksh Gabul, Pakistan Tehreek-e-Insaf member of the Sindh Assembly, who has said he will not vote for his party's candidates in Senate elections, is grabbed by the colleague Raja Azhar after he enters the Assembly Hall, PPI. Okay, so this is, you can see all about this news. ECP rejects the government plea, upholds the vote privacy. Fawad says offer to provide technology turned down. PTI's strength may almost double in Senate. By Iftikhar Khan. Islamabad, as the dust settles over the open ballot controversy that kept the ruling and opposition parties engaged in a war of words with sides, a legal battle for months before the much-awaited Supreme Court decision, the Election Commission of Pakistan (ECP) will conduct a polling for the Senate election on Wednesday today, as per past practice, without employing any technology for vote traceability. The decision has been taken due to time constraints, said an ECP statement released after a meeting chaired by Chief Election Commission Sikandar Sultan Raja on Tuesday. Just hours after the ECP announcement, the Federal Minister for Science and Technology, Fawad Chaudhary, insisted that the implementation of the apex court's order was a prerequisite for holding the credible election. The court had issued clear directions to the ECP to use technology, he said. Earlier, he had said the ECP had turned down the government order offer for a use of technology, while observing that it had not received a detailed order from the Supreme Court, and the ECP in its meeting discussed the short order issued by the apex court on March 1 and decided to implement it in letter and spirit. The ECP said the Commission was required to take all available measures, including utilizing technologies, to fulfill the solemn constitutional duty to ensure that the election is conducted honestly, justly, fairly, and in accordance with law, and that corrupt practices are guarded against, it emphasized. It emphasized, okay, and that all institutions were bound to follow the ECP decision. Input on use of technology. The Commission also constituted a 3-member committee that would take input from different professionals and technical organizations on the use of technology in the Senate board elections. The committee, headed by ECP Special Secretary and comprising Director General IT and a joint provincial election commissioner from Punjab has been asked to submit its report to the ECP within 4 weeks. The committee will take assistance from the National Database and Registration Authority (NADRA), Federal Investigation Agency (FIA), and the Ministry of Information Technology, and any other official from these organizations may step in or be co-opted for having better recommendations. Vigilance Committee. The ECP also released the details of the arrangements it has made for the Senate election under Article 218, Part 3 of the Constitution to make the Senate election in 2021 free, fair, impartial, and transparent. The Commission set up a vigilance committee comprising representatives of the ECP, FBR, NAB, State Bank of Pakistan, and NAZRA, which is required to provide necessary information and records from various government agencies to the ECP and to submit its report after making inquiries where necessary to curb all forms of electoral corruption. The committee can be contacted at vigilance@ecp.government.gov.pk. Online complaints. A complaint management system has also been generated for public to share their grievances with the ECP online and through its official website www.ecp.gov.pk. Besides, a special monitoring cell has been set up in the Election Commission Secretariat to check corrupt practices in the Senate election under Section 167 of the Elections Act 2017. This cell is working 24 hours a day so that people can send a complaint of any corrupt practice related to Senate election 2021 to the ECP. As the Chief Election Commissioner will also monitor the Senate election himself, people can send their complaints about electoral corruption directly to him at CEC at ecp.gov.pk. On Tuesday, the CEC called a meeting of NADRA chairman, PTA chairman, and the FIA director general, and sought on their personals to check electoral corruption. They were also instructed to immediately inform the ECP if any kind of corruption came under their notice so that immediate legal action could be taken. To make Senate elections transparent, the ECP has already decided to enforce a code of conduct, obtain affidavits from candidates, and set up a digital facilitation center. Letter to Liaquat Jatoi. Taking notice of former MNA Liaquat Jatoi's statement alleging that rupees 350 million were received from Saifullah Abro for the award of a Senate ticket, ECP's Vigilance Committee decided to dispatch a letter to the veteran politician to share documentary evidence or any other proof so that the matter could be taken up. The Vigilance Committee met under ECP Director General Law Muhammad Arshad, representatives of the State Bank of Pakistan, NAB, NAB, FBR, NADRA, and FIA, who are its members, attended the meeting. The forum deliberated upon other measures to ensure transparency in the Senate polls and remove the impression of use of money for buying up votes or barring members from voting for someone. The participants were of opinion that the masses should be made aware of the committee's existence so that anyone having any related evidence could share it for necessary action if they found anyone paying or receiving money or any other benefit with regard to the Senate elections. The information or evidence can be shared with the committee at the postal address Director General Law DG Law ECP Secretariat G5/2 Islamabad and the email address vigilance@ecp.gov.pk. Besides, over the phone 051 Numerical strength. While the ruling party's numerical strength in this Senate is expected to almost double from the existing 14 seats, the hottest contest is expected in Islamabad between former Prime Minister Yusuf Raza Gilani and the incumbent advisor to PM on Finance Hafiz Sheikh. As many as 52 senators are set to retire from 50% of the 104-member House on March 11 after completing their six-year tenure. This time there will be no polling for the four seats of the erstwhile federally administered tribal area Swata after its merger with Khyber Pakhtunkhwa province and for the 11 seats from Punjab. Therefore, polling was supposed to be held to elect 37 senators, 12 each from KP and Balochistan, 11 from Sindh, and 2 from Islamabad, from Punjab, and all the candidates for three categories, seven general and seven general and two seats each reserved for women and technocrats. Stand elected unopposed after disqualification or withdrawal of papers by other candidates, contestants, with the result that five seats each have gone to the ruling PTI and opposition Pakistan Muslim League Nawaz (PMLN), while one has been grabbed by PML Qaid, an ally of the ruling alliance. Polling will be held to elect seven members on general seats, two women and two technocrats in the other provinces. Besides, the election on one minority seat each in KP and Balochistan will also be conducted. Prominent candidates from KP are Shibli Frost and Mohsen Aziz of the PTI and Faratullah Babar of the Pakistan People's Party. Maulana Attar Rahman, the brother of Jamiatul Ulama Islam Chief Maulana Fazlur Rahman, has also filed papers to contest the election on a general seat. From Sindh, current Deputy Chairman Salim Madhviwala, Sherry Rahman, Farooq Naik, and Taj Haider of the PPP, and Sohail Mansoor Khwaja, Faisal Sabzawari, Abdul Qadir Khanzada of the Muttahida Qawmi Movement, and Minister for Water Resources Faisal Wada were prominent candidates. Prominent candidates in Balochistan are Sarfraz Bugti of the Balochistan Awami Party, Maulana Abdul Ghafoor Haidari, and Kamran Murtaza of the JUIF, Israrullah Zeri of the Balochistan National Party Awami, and Usman Kakar of the Pakhtunkhwa Mili Awami Party. And in the end, the formal request, if you have not yet, please subscribe to the channel and press the like and bell button to get the fresh from us. Thank you for watching. Have a nice time. Goodbye.